Welcome, everyone. Returning and new subscribers. This is your goddess, high priestess, Empress Alba La Pantera. Welcome, all. This is going to be a full moon in Leo energy update for all signs as well. We're going to start first with the collective, and then we'll go into each sign thereafter. Okay. Definitely take a moment to listen to all of the signs because you have all of these signs within you. You know what I mean? So welcome, loves. Welcome, Joby. Welcome, Mina. But yes, and give you all a few more seconds. Greetings, Linda. Greetings, loves. Let me actually grab you. Come on. Got some frankincense over here. Before we get started, I just want to give an update. I appreciate from the bottom of my heart, throughout my entire soul, the love that I receive from all of you. But under no circumstance, okay, without asking me for permission, placing me on your altar is a no-no. If you have any work that you do with jars, placing me in there, that's a major no-no. The rituals that you do when it comes to your altar and the work you do is between you and your ancestors. If you're going to use someone or, add a reader just from the strength of love, I get it. But always ask for permission. The same way you will work with certain gods and goddesses that actually flow within you, the same way you will work with them and ask for permission, the same you do over here. But I highly recommend not doing so without asking for permission. Furthermore, when you do ask me for permission, 10 times out of 10, it's going to be a no. Okay? Because that is between you and your ancestors. My ancestors and your ancestors, those are two different stories. Yes, I'm here to assist you. But as far as putting me on an altar or anything like that, I get it. Once again, I appreciate the love, but that is a major no-no. Okay? So, welcome all nonetheless. Don't forget to like the video upon entering. Wash your hands, sage yourself, and let's get going. Let's see. Welcome, Alana and Pinky. D, welcome. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of Mama Universe and Papa Universe. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of my angels, spirit guides, ancestors, protectors, warriors that guide and protect me. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of the gods and goddesses that flow through me, as me, for you and I collected to use our mind's eye to see. I connect my heart and soul to my heart and soul, always in connection to the Most High. Ashe, ashe, ashe. So we're going to start first with the collective message for the full moon, which was yesterday, and it occurred 127, 128. You'll see different timings for it, but I'm going with 127. And it has to do with the completion of a cycle that you have initiated as of July. Okay, we had the new moon in Leo, July, let me make sure, July 28th. Okay, so let's see what's going on here for the collective. Let me pull up some of my calendars here right quick. Yeah, the full moon in Leo, because that'll also give you a better understanding, and overstanding as to what this full moon in Leo will be doing for you. Now, when I mention the signs, you can look at this as the sun or ascendant sign. But like I said at the beginning, definitely look into see what messages resonate with you out of all of the signs, because you carry all of those energies within you. Okay. Even if you don't have it specifically in your chart, you still have that ruling planet in your chart. So let's start. Let's go into it. Blueberry with papaya seeds and coconut water. Yeah, yeah. What planetary hour are we in right now as we're having this discussion? We are in the Mars hour. Okay. All right. This will be until 28 minutes on the hour. Then we'll be going into the sun hour. So we'll be in the moon and Virgo's energy while we're in the Mars hour. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Let's see where Source wants us to go first. This is for the collective, beloved. What is the message for the collective? Those here present at this moment, those who will be watching this on a replay. What is the message here for the collective? I'll make sure I timestamp this too, so that way, one more shuffle. What is the message for the collective? Message for the collective. Ideally enough, we got a feline that shows up with the blue jay at the bottom of the deck and a butterfly. So, okay, mind, body, soul transformation collective. That has to do with your focus, clarity, and the speed thereof. Okay. So you have noticed there has been a massive shift with things going on in certain areas of your life, which you'll be able to listen to more about as we go through each of the signs. But collective, you are being guided to be mindful and value yourself and others. Strategize your days, be patient, take calculated risk, and take action towards your heart's desires. You have what you need to change your life today and become the best version of you. Once again, you have what you need to change your life today and become the best version of you. Okay. So this is the first collective message. The cheetah coming through, fellow feline, Ashe. Then we have the butterfly, mind, body, soul transformation. You are being guided to embrace change and detach from what no longer serves you, which is definitely it's the energy of the full moon. As far as completions at a 16 degree, it's a Cancerian degree, so it's like a double full moon type of vibe. It's a full moon and it's at a moon's energy degree. So you're being guided to embrace and change to embrace change and detach from what no longer serves you. Begin now to recognize your own beauty and elegance, and the world will do the same. I know this is collective, but this is definitely a message if anywhere you have Aries in your chart. Okay. So let's look at the information here inside the degrees for Leo 16. And it says here, in the warp between the worlds, being a representative of one world in the midst of another and being almost invisible, tending to disappear off screen and reappear somewhere else, transported by a special destiny, slipping by the border guards. As the uproar happens, the deep observer looks on at the role the self is playing. Now, slipping by the border guards, I'm getting like an energy of anything that has been hidden or the occult. And basically what that's saying is it's been hidden from the view of the masses, but it was intended or hidden to be for a certain group of people, those who choose to awaken. Granted, there are certain powers at this moment, or people who are in power because other people have them in power, that are using this to their advantage and at a disadvantage for the collective who choose not to connect to it due to fear. Okay. So, as the uproar happens, the deep observer looks on at the role the self is playing, which is so incongruous to one who is truly. But the karmic instructions are to play along, and latter all shall be revealed. And a lot of this revelation is definitely happening through this 2023 of a seventh celestial year. This is a very peculiar soul condition, taking all the loose ends and finishing them off to be sprung into a different realm at last. And this is speaking of bringing heaven on earth. So at the bottom of the deck, and here in the blue jay, okay? And the blue about you being assertive, daring, and connecting to universal wisdom. You're being guided to be aware of synchronicities in your life, which means you're being guided to be aware of how conscious you actually are. Therefore, seeing these synchronicities and therefore being able to see what is going on at that present moment or what will happen or clarification as to what has happened already. You are entering a time of intellectual and spiritual growth. New truths are forming each day. Be fearless, trust your gut, be your authentic self, take inspired action, and what you desire will come to fruition. So, that is the collective message for you all for the full moon in Leo at 16 degrees. We are doing this reading here on the 6th of February. Okay. But this full moon in Leo occurred 1:27 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, February 5th. And let me see here. On a Sunday, the soul's day, it's literally 4:07, which is connected to the Messiah's energy. I see y'all in here. It's a blessing. Enjoy to see y'all all here. But don't forget to wash your hands upon entering, and that is by liking the video. Okay? Let's pull one more. We have the Griffin. Ooh, it felt solid too. Okay. And then you have the Tortoise at the bottom of the deck, slow and steady. You're seeing the fruits of your labor of what it is that you allowed yourself to go on the path slow and steady. Knight of Pentacles. So for some of you, this started to click as of December. As of December, specifically as of December the 29th, or there's another group where you started to realize a lot more of this from the moment you made the intention, new moon in Leo, 7/28/2022 till August 21st. August 21st is when you started to really step into or get on the path of the slow and steady without getting too anxious about what's happening next and just remaining in the now. Okay. It says here, you're being guided to find a harmonic balance of your mind, body, and soul as you already received it with the butterfly. So mind, body, and soul transformation indeed. Once again, the Griffin speaks of balance, clarity, and spiritual enlightenment. Okay. And with this full moon, it has also a square to Uranus. So we'll be talking about that as well as we go through each of the signs. So with the Griffin, it says here, you're being guided to find a harmonic balance of your mind, body, and soul. The abundance you seek already exists within you, as within, so without, as above, so below. That is a universal law of correspondence. As long as you stay in alignment to these universal laws, 7, no coincidence there. There are more, but the main ones are 7. Okay, because you can break those 7 into 7 and then 7 and then 7 until you get to 144,000, however it must go. So it says here, the abundance you seek already exists within you. You are strong, independent, and fearless. You got a honk at 4:09. I'll look at them later on. You are strong, independent, and fearless. Take flight and achieve what you desire. And the tortoise is saying to you here, as the foundation of your balance, clarity, and spiritual enlightenment, the Taurus speaks of patience, persistence, and being resourceful. Look at her or he, she or he's face. It's like if you do take a moment to look back, just look back in terms of seeing how far you've come. And that's just as far as it's going to go. You're being guided to be mindful. Enjoy each moment and have patience with yourself and others. Taking small steps forward will deliver you to huge accomplishments. Ashe and Lee, you see who's peeping back there? Our fellow star of the show, the lion itself. So, third time's the charm. Third time's the charm. There's another waiting process. And it seems like you have to go through steps 1 through 3 all over again. But once you have this 1, 2, 3 mind, body, and soul transformation, your patience kicks in a way that the persistence actually starts to bring in what it is that you've been working for. And now you have the lion here, okay? It says loyalty, courage, and leadership. You're being guided to take back your power. You are a powerful co-creator with limitless inner strength and confidence. And this limitless inner strength and confidence only works when you know who you are. If you are unsure of who you are, that limitless inner strength and confidence, once it kicks in and you still doubtful about who you are, you're going to actually activate more doubt, more insecurity. Okay? When you allow your voice to be heard, the people around you will listen. All right? Some of you may have been seeing 1711 or 511. That's what I just saw. It's literally 412. So, wow. Okay. So 17, 12, 5, 12, 412 could be significant. But let's move on, shall we? Let's get a tarot card message for full moon and Leo for the collective. I'll do another collective Celtic spread. So we going in today because I know there's been a lot shifting for you all in terms of the soul's energy. Okay. And a lot has been shown to you based on the way the soles of your feet have been feeling. You got clarity. I love it. Ace of Swords for the collective, full moon and Leo message. Justice, authority, clarity, clear thinking, new beginnings, positive life enhancements, triumph, okay? Strength in spite of adversity. It's you. And disconnect from what doesn't. At the bottom of the deck, look at that. We have this healing energy that's at the basis of this Ace of Swords. Look. Face to face. You're face to face with what it is that's going to revitalize you, replenish you, heal you, balance everything out. And this card has literally 8 stars on it. 8 pointed stars. Okay. So this is definitely speaking of being in the center of it all, to see it all for what it is, the eye of the storm. And be the eye of the storm, you can actually feel the calmness through the chaos, so you can bring order to the chaos. Most cases, some of you were too deep into the problem to even see the solution. You don't need no other body. 414. And 414, moon is in Virgo right now as we speak. The moon in Virgo is going to also help you for the next 2 days to channel this energy through. It's an earth sign. It's going to help you to analyze what it is that's in your environment. Observe it for what it is. And remember, the observer is you stepping into your God frequency. Okay? So, let's see what else comes out here. Full moon and Leo for the... We got the Ace of Wands too. That just gave me... Source literally just guided me as to the way we're going to go through each of these signs. Wow. Ooh, the Ace of Swords and the Ace with the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Can we say winning? Winning. Ace of Wands with the Ace of Swords. Are you? Come on now. Come on now. Ace of Wands speaks of ambition. The more you're mindful of what your ambition is about, you're starting to realize that this is also what you're conscious of. What you're conscious of has to do with the synchronicities that you're able to realize that first and foremost you're seeing and putting them into alignment. This also connects to a rebirth or the birth of a new family member here. Could be an air sign or fire sign. But this also connects to 127, which is actually the time of the full moon in Leo. There is literally an awakening as soon as that happened for most of you of what you must do in terms of following your heart to start anew. 416. But pay attention to see where these numbers come out for each of the signs, and then we'll go from there. Wow. But divine intervention is at play the moment you decided to be sure about what it is that you want to do and that you love to do. Heart space actions. Okay? Faith, trust, faith knowing. This is amazing, y'all. There's a clarity of the mind, a clarity of what you're passionate about. Emotional fulfillment, Jupiter and Pisces. You see what you believe because you know what you see. And now you're sitting there with faith, doing what you can control, trusting your intuition when it guides you. You have completed a major cycle here, y'all. And we have the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay? And the Queen of Cups is a card that connects to February 4th to February 10th. That which has been a mystery has been revealed. That which has been a mystery has been revealed. And I feel like you're aligning with this victory because you stepped into a space of compassion. You have gone through a lot of tests with maternal figures or maternal energies as well, as far as nurturing the aspects of being intuitive and what that means to you, or the way your intuition connects with you, or you with it, rather. We'll go one more card. There, the end of betrayal, the end of all of this hurt, the end of all of this pressure. That no matter how many times you tell people that this is what's going on, they really don't know what to do. In some cases, some people really don't know what to do to assist you, and that's more than okay. That's all part of your lesson too, because they are the ones that are triggering the part within you to see that you are here to do this portion of it yourself. Others on the opposite end, they have a test where when someone like you comes across, they have to determine what they're supposed to do to assist you. But everybody's situation is different. 420. So with this 10 of Swords here, okay, this is the Sun on Mercury in Gemini. That's June, May, June. And this new beginning for some of you comes in May or June. So that is not too far. That's not far at all. Page of Swords, yep. We have, and I'm saying yep because it speaks of detaching from what no longer serves you, especially if it came with all of these mental struggles. What's at the top? The King of Wands, Leo energy itself. Let me see what this Leo energy talking about. Oof, Pisces. You will believe. Been through a lot of uncomfortable situations to gain the clarity. And we have the Three of Pentacles here right up under the Hangman. So this spoke of certain collaborations, okay, that was showing you your creative rule power and showing you where in your life you would allow people to take over your creativity when you really could have just done so much more on your own. Yes, there's a process to it all. But some of you have literally reached a point where you know how powerful you are within your thoughts and connection to what it is that you are passionate about. Okay? Having these core values, because this would connect to the root chakra. And the root chakra speaks of I have, but that's also speaking of Taurus, which also speaks of Venus, your core values, your self worth. This is what helps you to clear out your mind, literally clear out your mind, because it allows you to see each and every one of these swords as a moment where you can actually gain that strength in spite of adversity. Okay, so now we're going to go into the 12 signs. Okay, and once again, once I get through each of the 12 signs, I'll go into a collective Celtic spread. You can tie in the first portion, the collective, the signs that you resonate with, and then the Celtic spread to see. This basically pretty much like a personal reading. For some of you, it may feel that way. Appreciate all you for joining. Don't forget to like the video, which is you washing your hands upon entering this here humble abode, baby. So let's go ahead and get started with Aries. Aries 2832. Aries 2832. Each side will get an animal oracle message, and then we'll clarify with the tarot. Actually, we'll go divine animal oracle and surrender. May also depend on the energy too, but Aries, here we go. Aries, you have the full moon occurring in your 5th house of creativity, romance, children. Okay? There's going to be a lot that's happening for you here in terms of the collective as well. With the square to Uranus in the 2nd house, this could be one of those situations where a lot is happening for you creatively, but then you could also feel blocked because of finances. So let's see what your message is, Aries rising. Aries or Aries rising. Aries rising. Your message, Aries, full moon in Leo, 16 degrees. Full moon happening in your 5th house of your creativity, taking the risk. Also children, being around children, or that, you having children as well. We have the polar bear. Okay. Aries, your message is the polar bear, to be brave, resourceful, and enduring. Aries, during this full moon in Leo, you are being guided to ignite your spark for life and triumphantly move forward towards your heart's desires, especially with the full moon in the 5th house that's also connected to the heart itself. You possess the emotional and physical strength to navigate any landscape with grace and conviction. Okay, so as far as the 2nd house is square to Uranus in the sign of Taurus, which speaks of possessions, it says here, Aries rising, you possess the emotional and physical strength to navigate any landscape with grace and conviction. So, anything that could be a challenge for you in terms of your finances or seeing your worth in terms of this, whatever it is that you are creating, that could also be revolutionary, when it comes to the collective. You possess the emotional and physical strength to navigate any landscape with grace and conviction. Then you got the dolphins at the bottom of the deck, Aries, which speaks of intelligence, grace, and playfulness. You're being guided to be like a child. Have fun and enjoy life, Aries. Be playful, spontaneous, enthusiastic, and carefree. Find what excites you. Make your mark in the world, Aries, okay? We are here to experience and expand and create what we desire. Let's pull a surrender card for you, Aries. Aries or Aries rising. What is the message of surrender for Aries, Aries rising, full moon, and Leo? Surrender to your full power. Come on with it. Come on with it. Aries, Aries rising, you have the full moon in the house that rules Leo. So when it comes to the area of your life that has to do with creativity, starting your own business, starting a family, or working with children, your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. Surrender to your full power, Aries. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get some tarot messages here. We have surrender worry, okay? Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart. Have faith that spirit is guiding you always. And one thing I can tell y'all, Aries, Aries rising, one of the things you're going to want to do during this time, okay, as you're stepping into surrendering to your full power, place your hand on your heart. Feel your heartbeat. Thank it for being there. Thank it for doing the work that it does. And ask it literally, what is it that you want me as this physical vessel to surround myself with, to strengthen you, to give you courage, to give you the confidence to continue to do the work that you do that keeps this vessel, this body vibrant, radiant, and constantly working and doing the work. Just ask. It'll hear you. It's constantly hearing you. So here's your tarot message here for your guidance to ignite your spark for life and triumphantly move forward towards your heart's desires as you're being guided to be like a child. Have fun and enjoy life. I'm also feeling like you're going to be surrounded by people here that have a clear understanding of themselves and their values, and this is why you attract them to you if you're also flowing through that frequency, okay? Like I said, don't worry. Do not worry. Your heart doesn't strengthen with worry, okay? Aries, message for Aries, full moon in Leo. Wow, whoa. There's going to be an offer that changes everything for you within the next 5 days. And they came out back to back. So there could be back to back offers, but there's something about you stepping into your full power, being courageous enough to step into your full power and take a leap of faith. So whatever this is, you're not going to have enough time. This is also your card too, Aries. So you showing up here and with the death card, but just on the higher octave, Pluto. You are definitely in a space where you're embracing all that you are, first and foremost. And with that, you're realizing how protected you are and the guidance that you receive from Source, specifically Sirius here, or the number 13. You may have been seeing 13. That could even be a clue for some of you as well. And when you see 13 or 130 or 103, this is Source connecting you to something that's in alignment to you surrendering to your full power, Aries. Okay. Let me see what else this is saying here for you. Ooh. This could also be, a lot of connections of love too. There could be something as a connection having to do with love with the dolphins here. What do we have coming through? We got the King of Cups and Knight of Pentacles. So some of you have been single for a while. You will not be single for that much longer. Especially once you surrender to your full power, you're seeing yourself for all that you are. You're going to actually attract someone who's emotionally intelligent, family oriented, a smart worker, also creative, intelligent. They may be connected to working in some type of field of law, or they are tapped into the universal laws, highly intuitive, all right, affectionate as well, and someone you can trust. And you're only going to attract someone you can trust if you trust yourself. Okay, so that is your message, Aries. We're now going to 3703, Taurus and Taurus rising. Taurus and Taurus rising. Here is your full moon in Leo, 16 degrees message. Taurus. Taurus, full moon in Leo, 16 degrees. Once again, you can listen to any of these messages for any of the signs. We have here the rabbit for you, Taurus, Taurus rising. From the way I'm doing the houses, you have the full moon going through your 4th house, Taurus, okay? And it's in the square to Uranus in the 1st house. So there could be something you definitely start up in the home, or you're realizing where you may have to make certain shifts in order to start a home-based business. We have the rabbit here. We are also in the year of the rabbit. The North Node is also in your sign, beloved. So you're being guided to clean out your mental closet, release emotional baggage, find your inner child, and design your life your way. Open your eyes, mind, reconnect with your heart to the opportunities around you, and stay in one spot long enough to appreciate the moment, Taurus. Okay, so this full moon in Leo is definitely telling you, if you stay in a position long enough, I feel like because it's happening in your 4th house, you could definitely be starting a home-based business. You have the Black Panther at the bottom of the deck here. Okay, which speaks of you being independent, clever, and fascinating. You're being guided to observe your surroundings and keep your own counsel. Find clarity and then express your inner and outer beauty to the world. So this could also be speaking of, with this full moon and Leo energy, Taurus, to be mindful of what you are disclosing with those that are in close proximity to you, especially if you have already noticed that they're on a different path than you, because this can literally start up, some type of miscommunication with Leo ruling the 3rd house for you, Taurus. So find clarity and then express your inner and outer beauty to the world. Pounce on the opportunities that feed your soul, Taurus, with purpose and passion. Awaken now to your personal powers, talents, and freedom. Let's see what your message of surrender is, Taurus. And I'm making that face because this is really speaking of, okay, step out of your comfort zone. You have all the tools that you need to start whatever business you want to do from the comforts of your own home. But this is something you would also have to step out of a comfort zone to get into a space, when I speak of comfort, where you can be all that you are based on your worth. Speak the way you want to speak. Taurus has to do with the throat chakra. You're being presented with an opportunity to do so here. What's the message of surrender? But you have to see it for what it is. I feel like some of you Tauruses are moving too fast and you're missing like certain clues. That's also what's coming through here. Surrender comparison with other people. See, all you gotta do, Taurus, okay? For the next couple weeks, or listen, for the rest of your life, this life, next life, surrender comparison to other people. You are who you are. Be who you are. Stop comparing yourself to other people because it's making you miss out on the opportunities that are presented right in front of you if you're minding other people's business. Or if there's other people minding your business, let them do what they do. Stay focused on what you're doing. Keep your eyes trained on yourself, Taurus. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. Because there could also be some drama that's happening. But you just mind yours. Stick to what it is that you are creating. Look at that. Surrender to setting limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. I feel like some of you also have to speak up about something here. Show me this energy for Taurus. I split the deck. You got the Ace of Pentacles, Taurus. So come on now. Like I said, keep your eyes trained on yourself, beloved. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. Okay. Message for Taurus. Message for Taurus. Ooh. Six of Swords. Wow. This is a Mercury and Aquarius card. The bottom of the deck, we have traveling here with the Six of Swords. Or this could be the opportunity that's coming towards you once you surrender comparisons with other people. Ooh, big time. The Emperor at the bottom of the deck. This could be an Emperor that's literally coming towards you now. Especially with the full moon squaring Uranus in your first house. There's a lot that's changing for you. So you've already been feeling this once Uranus went direct. Like all these electrical impulses, letting you know of certain actions that allow you to take the lid off your potential. Show me the Six of Swords. Pounce on the opportunity, it said. You got the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. I mean, the High Priestess comes out. Ooh-wee. So with the Six of Swords and the High Priestess here, first and foremost, trust the path you have taken out of murky waters into stable waters while balancing the light and dark within you. There's a lot of the occult information that is now prepared to show itself to you as long as you keep your eyes trained on yourself. Okay? You have the Knight of Wands here. So this is coming in quick. This could also have to do with the Sagittarius that's coming your way. This is a charmer now. This is a charmer. This also indicates something that happens, that has constantly happened, that was like always in and out. But that may have been a result of you comparing yourself with other people or allowing the way others compare themselves to you to trigger you, but not allow you to transform that into your power. Not a force, a power. A force is you pushing something. Your power, you're allowing yourself to pull through. Show me this energy here. With the Six of Swords and the High Priestess. You're being trusted with the gift here from the universe. Do not fuck it up. 4:40 on the timer, Taurus. For some of you, you're manifesting a home here. The first thing that came across with this Four of Wands speaks of a home for me, the way this came through. But this also speaks of a union as well. Some of you have to trust your gift when it comes to your abilities as far as music is concerned. Just be your own authentic self. I feel like there's something here that you want to do musically in connection to your ancestors. Okay. Four of Wands is Venus and Aries. So stay in alignment. Speak from who you are. Taurus, throat chakra. Aries, I am. Speak from who you are. Speak your story. Speak about this journey that you had. Some of you are being given an opportunity to do so. 441. So let's look at that number, because you don't need no other body came on at 414. So let's look at 414 for you, Taurus. 414 is the oak. Okay, it's time for you to step outside your comfort zone. Stop planting an oak seed in the flower pot. Plant that joint outside and watch how that shit grow. 441. Some of you got to get outside more. 441 says what? You got Archangel Michael doing what he's supposed to do. Tame, docile, friend, chief, intimate. It could be another Taurus you're aligning with. It could be another Taurus you're aligning with here. Now I'm getting a twin flame energy or Venus vibes. Yeah, Knight of Cups is here. Surrender your comparisons with other people if you notice that you and this person have the same sun sign. Some of you are actually surrounded by people who feel like same sun signs can't be together. Listen, Two of Cups. Some of you here, Taurus, Taurus rising, full moon and Leo is actually connecting you. There's something you're doing from home while online, and this is now helping you to connect with your soulmate. Knight of Swords. Speaking of communication and networking, or this be a sibling or a cousin that links you up with this person. Let's get one more here. So definitely a beautiful union that's happening. You may have seen so much as far as seen or heard a lot in terms of twin flame connections from the people that you really want to surrender your comparisons when it comes to them, as you have that card here. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Okay, you have amazing things around here for you. Okay, Taurus, at this full moon in Leo is bringing you, and it's causing you to cut out a lot of situations or people, setting boundaries in relationships. Then you have the Queen of Wands stepping into your purpose, because you're someone who's extremely generous and honest. It's like you're the life of the party, but now it's time to call back your energy and share that energy with those that your heart wants you to share it with. Okay, so that is your message, beloved. We're now going to Gemini. 50 on 5. Gemini, you have the full moon going through your third house, which is the house that you rule, okay, of communication. And it's in a square to Uranus in your 12th house. Oh boy. Basically, the way that just came through. Gemini rising. Wherever you have Gemini in your chart, Okay, just pay attention to the message. If it resonates with you, resonates with you. Don't make it fit. Um, so Gemini rising. Shit about to get shaken up from the root. Okay, there's a lot of truth that's gonna be revealed about yourself, others, and right now, not one body is in a position to be dishonest or ignore these truths that are rising up. Okay, so Gemini rising. We have the bee. It's sweet, but it can also sting the fuck out of you. Feel me? Okay. You're being guided to change something in your life, Gemini. Become inspired. And I had to pause right there for you, Gemini, because you're in a state of wanting to express yourself. Now, usually, you are the communicator, especially Sun, Moon, Rising. Gemini, you are the communicator. But now you're being shown the reality of people that when you speak, they can't stand that shit. It's time for you to be mindful of that and go around those that inspire you. There seems to be an imbalance when it comes to allowing just drama to inspire you. Okay? So become inspired. Follow your heart. Your heart don't like stress. No one's heart likes stress. Okay? So become inspired, Gemini. Follow your heart and creatively build your future with today's decisions, not tomorrow's, not yesterday's, today, right now. Yes, the full moon was yesterday, but we talking about this right now. Let's say you watch this shit next week, today, meaning a week from today. Okay, so become inspired, follow your heart, and creatively build your future with today's decisions. You have no limitations, Gemini, and there are no boundaries to your capabilities. Any assistance you need will always be found. Always be found. You're the polar opposite to Sagittarius, which is the seeker. So you'll always find it as long as you seek it. You'll always receive what you ask for. So be mindful of what you express and who you around expressing what they gotta express, because y'all all gonna receive it. The bottom of the deck, beloved, you got the sea turtle. Okay? The sea turtle speaks of survival, ancient wisdom, endurance. Gemini, you're being guided to clean out your emotional closet, confront your fears, and expand your sense of self. Your mind, body, and soul are intricately intertwined. It's not how you start or how fast you go, but rather how you follow through and execute your plans that will bring you your heart's desires. Let's go into your message of surrender, Gemini. Come on, baby. It's time to change that. Look at that. It's time to change from being busy to being productive. You have surrendered to prayer, but before we get into, see what I'm saying? You got two cards actually that came out for you, Gemini. Surrender the drama and surrender to the magic of who you are. Surrender the drama so you can surrender to the magic of who you are. 5522 on the timer. Okay, beloved? So no matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. And to surrender to the magic of who you are. Get out in nature if you're able to. I mean, today was a fairly nice day. We all have magic in us. Even in the mundane aspects of life, remember, Gemini, that you are a magical being with the uniqueness and worth that just come from just being you. All right, beloved. So surrender to prayer, Gemini. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. Did we not just say that? Okay. All right now, Gemini, come on. You got a honk at 550, 451. What's your number talking about here? It's like you have visions at this point, so much so in connection to the way you are to the universe, to have a view of Earth. What's 451 though? Tail, South Node. Okay, so if you have a South Node in Gemini, again, this is what I said. Any of the signs, you have all of these planets within you. So we're speaking of the full moon in Leo, which has to do with the soul. You also got 452. So Gemini, here's your message. This is bringing balance between the left and the right. You are the twins, beloved. Okay? You are the twins. Message for Gemini. Message for Gemini. We have the Four of Pentacles. What is this? Surrender to divine timing is under the prayer. So you're definitely connected to a higher frequency during this full moon in Leo, Gemini. With this Four of Pentacles, it's asking you to realign your brain with your heart. Okay? And also make sure that you are grounding yourself as you are releasing a lot of this energy of insecurities, discontent, you know what I'm saying, feeling unappreciated. And I'm also getting this vibe where, as far as surrender to drama, you are willing to help so many people and listen to other people, but when it's time for you to express yourself, it's like nobody's there. It's time to take note of what that is, who that is, and disconnect from that, because that's not showing, obviously it's not showing reciprocity. Okay, let's see what this, look at that Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I feel like part of this drama is also when you do step away from all of this and get yourself together, you know, and surround yourself with what actually inspires you. People want to put you in this position of you feeling guilty for doing so. Man, fuck all that. Okay? Do what you got to do for you. And those who are willing to reciprocate that, they'll show up. But don't put your focus on that. Like Eartha Kitt said, being around those that she can share her heart with without having to compromise. There's no need to compromise. Look at that. Go ahead. Step away from all of this. Surrender the drama. Replenish yourself, beloved. That's what the card said. Replenish and temper yourself so you can surrender to the magic that you are. You a whole earth angel out here. I mean, you are the messenger of the gods. Let's not forget that, Gemini. With this beautiful white horse here. It's giving Pegasus vibes. Show me the Four of Pentacles. Show me the Four of Pentacles as far as what's being replenished here for Gemini. Show me the Four of Pentacles. Some of you could also be pulling away from a Capricorn or Aquarius or co-workers. We have here Four of Pentacles is the Two of Wands. Okay, so you may have been at a crossroads with something to do with that work. But you're not far away from what your life looks like when you surrender to the magic of who you are, the I am that I am, with Mars and Aries here. A spiritual warrior. Yeah, you're going from survival to thriving. You're built with so much ancient wisdom, Gemini. Okay. So now has come the time for you to clean out your emotional closet, everything that had you at a crossroads, which means it's time for you to cross over that path. Your mind, body, and soul are intricately intertwined. And you can sense when it's not in balance. And the Seven of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. There could be about 7 different things here that you have to disconnect from. It's like it affects each and every chakra. You gotta temper yourself here, Gemini. Just slow down. Okay? Just slow down. Because you are Mercurial. You are Mercury's energy, so you like to move fast. You could have been feeling like this tug of war only because we were in the shadow phase of Mercury retrograde. You got the Ace of Pentacles coming right up after that. I love to see it. Love it. This speaks of the beginning of prosperity here, especially when it comes to what it is that you want to create with this sacral energy in connection to your willpower, the solar plexus. Ecstasy is at your door. Joy, stability, something about the golden rays. You may want to look at the gold, study more about the golden ray. Ooh, the Magician. This is also Mercury's energy here. You have exactly what is required for you to unlock or open this door where this Ace of Pentacles is, Gemini. I've been staring at it for a while though. But the moment, again, like I said, once you surrender the drama, you're able to surrender to who you are. And who you are is a manifester. As one thinketh, so it is. So you have to be careful of the conversations you're having within yourself, Gemini. Judgment. Wow. Okay. With the Hierophant. Yeah, you got the keys all right. What's the Judgment? What's the Judgment? The Six of Swords. So you could be linking up with the Taurus in terms of an exchange of where you'll become inspired. And then we got Temperance again at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so yeah, you definitely got some. The stars are aligning for you here in terms of where it is that you go. Some of you may want to take a quick trip somewhere. But obviously, Gemini, make sure, your vehicles are, up to par. Okay. But yes, Gemini, that's your message. We're now going into Cancer rising. We're doing the whole houses. If you use Placidus 105, you want to look at where 16 degrees is in your chart. Ooh. Okay. Cancer rising. You have the full moon in Leo in your second house. Give me 1 second. All right. Cancer rising, you have the full moon in Leo in your second house of values, possessions, self-worth, and a square to Uranus in the 11th house. So, what does that mean? All right. You're realizing as far as your social relationships, who got to go? who got to go, or some will go because they can't handle the power that you're coming in with here. As Leo would be ruling your first house and the sun will be in your eighth house. Yeah, you're connecting with some people of a higher power here that resonates with the higher power within you. Cancer rising, Cancer or Cancer rising. Here's your message, Cancer, Cancer rising. Cancer, Cancer rising. You got the bison, baby. Ooh. Abundance, success, and personal power. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is the season of grace for you, beloved. Oh, yes, it is. As the moon for you is your ruling energy, your ruling satellite. You're being guided to be flexible, Cancer. Go with the flow and allow things to happen rather than force them. So this means step into your power, your universal power, as universal opportunities are stacked around you. Center yourself and resonate with your core values. And this is literally happening in your second house of core values. So centering yourself and resonating with your core values is where you are going to see the reaping of many rewards. Okay? Let's see what your message of surrender is. You got the dragonfly at the bottom of the deck. Excuse me, Cancer. Okay? Speaking of beauty, versatility, spontaneity, you're being guided to put yourself in the spotlight, Cancer. You are beautiful. You are beautiful in countless ways, and your soul shines brightly. You possess a unique, vibrant personality and great versatility. Utilize these qualities to create a life of passion, purpose, and joy. So let's see what your surrender message is, Cancer. Full moon in Leo, 16 degrees, which is a degree in connection to you, Cancer. Here we go. Cancer, your message of surrender. I see a 9944. Well, there's an ending here in terms of, yeah, it's seriously an ending here in terms of where you are currently at. This could be a move that's happening. What's your surrender message? You got surrendered to setting limits. Okay. And you got a honk at 504. 504. Cattle. Ooh, wow. Taurus energy ain't playing with you, honey. Okay. Some of you, if you have the moon, if you have your natal moon is in the second house, pay attention. Mm-hmm. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. As a Cancerian, you're naturally intuitive, so you can feel every fucking thing around you. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs, and remember that no is a complete sentence. Because at the bottom of the deck, you have surrender to trust. Okay? This is why you got to be real fluent with the word no. Because you can have people around you that lack trust, and you can literally absorb that. And now this becomes you. Like, no, baby. Okay? So trust yourself and your decisions when it comes to where you have to surrender, okay, to setting these limits. And don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path, Cancer, okay? Let's see what your message is. Don't forget to take hold of your dreams, Cancer. The way that pencil started rolling down here. And writing with the pencil definitely will assist you a lot more in terms of your manifestations, as your polar opposite is Capricorn, which rules lead. Message for Cancer. Could be connecting with the soulmate here. Knight of Cups with the Moon. Or speaking of energies and absorbing it, Moon in Pisces definitely is one of those signs as well. For Cancer, here's your message. Definitely got some communication coming in here. As far as love is concerned, things are going to be moving fairly quickly for you. This could be with the Pisces. We just said Moon in Pisces too. Okay. So something must have been at a standstill that this full moon in Leo actually moves it forward. But this standstill was all in process for you to become more flexible and going with the flow of your energy and motion within you rather than forcing it, because you are one magical being. You got the dragonfly here, like it says. You are beautiful in countless ways and your soul shines brightly. You possess a unique, vibrant personality and great versatility. Okay? I feel like there's so many things, Cancer, you can do at once. Like a mother, you can take care of so many different things at once. You're very nurturing, and whatever it is that you nurture blossoms. Okay? Let's see what else comes out here. Okay? So there's something within your communication or your thoughts that you're no longer doing, because my elbow literally stopped this car from falling on the ground. So it's like you prevent a tower based on the way you communicate or based on the way you ask for what it is that you are seeking. Because you have the Five of Cups here that showed up in reverse. And remember, I'm saying that the elbow definitely stopped it from hitting the ground, but it also, before it hitting the ground, it turned it reverse. The fucking wow. Okay. This Aquarius season is working wonders for you, huh? Cancer. What's under this? The Two of Pentacles. You're balancing things out here, especially, the moment that you have been able to really connect to your emotions from a space that is lighthearted. See what this is here. You center yourself and began to resonate with your core values, and you started to see the rewards that you reaped when doing so. Okay, so much so that it helped you to turn this around. And it allowed you to bring in a soulmate. There's something about a V symbol like this on top of each other. Okay. I'm getting one is not greater than the other. So Cancer, let's see. 8 of Wands. Wow, you got the 3 of Swords coming out here. Speaking of that symbol, look at her arm. Look at her tattoo. And we just said the arm stopped. What the fuck is happening here, Cancer? Okay, I'm loving this energy though. So the 5 of Cups is Mars in Scorpio. You have officially turned around these moments of left out in the cold that led to heartbreak. I feel like you being in familial situations put you in romantic relationships that embodied the same energy, but you were able to capture the lesson through a romance, and then having to come back to home field, okay, to finally master it with the wisdom that you've gained through a particular partnership, okay? Yeah, we had the Six of Pentacles. This is the moon in Taurus, but this speaks of reciprocity. So you gave everything to source that you could no longer handle. What is this? The Four of Wands, and it's bringing that. This is what it's giving you. It's giving you the Four of Wands, which speaks of a divine union or divine. This is a divine union in love, because that's on the other side. And it's helping you to become clear of what, could be things for a season or situations for a lifetime. You've gone through the transformation because the Death card went in and out. Yes, you have, honey. You got the Ace of Swords, Cancer, with this full moon in Leo. And again, this speaks of justice, okay? Victory, strength that you've gained in spite of adversity, new beginnings, where your life will be enhanced because your mind is clear. And when your mind is clear, your path is clear. Your path and connection to the universe is wide open. So you are a lot more sensitive. You could have been going through a particular death mysteries initiation that allowed you to unlock even more so, a lot about when it comes to your personal power in order to center yourself, because you carry a lot of energy that people may not even get in terms of the ancestors, because it may have skipped so many generations where people may have allowed it to skip them by not answering the calling, and you actually absorb all of those lessons of those who put it, under the rug. Then we got the King of Cups here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, someone who's oriented, also mystical like you, okay, emotionally intelligent. So this is beautiful to see after this swords, the strength that you gain in spite of adversity, and when it comes to one-on-one partnerships. Let's see what else. And Cancer, you ain't out here to play. You ain't come out here to play. You ain't playing no more. And people can sense this about you. They know within their own intuition, within their heart, that you can see right through it all now. You always could, but you didn't fully connect to that personal power. But it was these lessons. There's three specific heartbreaks, three specific lessons as far as the heart chakra is concerned that allowed you to fully reconnect with your heart. And now you can see the beauty in it all, or you will be. And you're seeing the beauty that you possess, having a unique, vibrant personality and great versatility. Just continue to trust the universal signs here with the blue jay. And you also got the lion right up under that. I feel, we're going to Leo now. 120, 17. Ideally enough, Aquarius, polar opposite to Leo, starts on the 20th of January. So I feel like everyone should definitely listen to Cancer's energy and Leo and Aquarius. Listen, once again, all of the signs are connected to a specific planet within your natal chart. But Leo, you are the star of the show. The full moon is in your sign. Therefore, force is with you. That which you don't have to push so hard on. You are the star of the show with the full moon in your first house. in a square to Uranus and the 10th, which has to do with career, authority. And the sun is in your 7th. So Leo, a lot that's been hidden, you're seeing it within yourself. You're seeing a reflection of you. You're seeing a reflection of you. Now, this can cause you to have a switch in career, Leo. Or there could be something that happens with you in a partnership that will unfortunately throw you off when it comes to work. But there's something to be mindful of. We're going to surrender with you first, Leo. I was going to switch back, but something about going with surrender first. What's the surrender message for Leo? There's a change in routine. Something is done differently. This is where you're able to have this aha moment, Leo. I mean, well, shit. You have surrendered to the wisdom of your body. Something shit because you changed a routine. Listen to your body's messages about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. This is some serious decision making you got to make here, baby. It's time, because it's time to surrender the stress. Okay. Why? Because the next full moon it'll be in your 2nd house. And you want to be able to connect to the rewards that you reap. If not, you're going to be reaping more stress. And that's not what we want for you, right, Leo? Absolutely not. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. So take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. You may want to do some alternate nose breathing. Okay. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. So alternate nostril breathing and psoas stretching so you can clear out whatever energies are still like literally in the bridge of your upper body and lower body. What's at the top for Leo? Surrender worry. Surrender stress and worry. It's time for you to make a commitment to not leading an anxiety-driven life. So there could be people around you, if this is not you, that you have to now trust the wisdom of your body when you feel drained. If you're surrounded by people who have, at the forefront of their minds, a lot of worries. Let's see what this is talking about here. Someone in your family that you're having to cut off, and that's very uncomfortable for you. We didn't even give you a divine oracle message. You're connecting here to the number 13 because your first eye is wide open now. And when your mind's eye is open like that, you really got to be mindful what it is that you surround yourself with. So you too, Leo, place your hand on your heart. Feel your heart beating and talk to your heart and ask your heart, what is it, that you want me to surround myself with, that you are comfortable with me sharing the rhythm that you provide to keep this vessel going, to experience life, the joys of life, the creativity of life, the romances of life, the inner child. You have here the bear, who unconditional love, Leo, playful, protective. You're being guided to rest and enjoy yourself and others. So once again, listen to your body's messages about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward, because you're being guided to rest and enjoy yourself and others. Create balance in your life and follow your truths. You will intuitively know when and how to take inspired action. You have immense inner wisdom and physical strength. At the bottom of the deck, Leo, you have the Griffin, okay? Speaking of balance, clarity, and spiritual enlightenment, you're being guided to find a harmonic balance of your mind, body, and soul. The abundance you seek already exists within you. Trust your gut, baby. Trust your gut. You feel it as soon as you're around it, or you are presented with its frequency around your auric field. Your gut can feel it. Your gut knows. Trust your gut. Okay? The abundance you seek already exists within you. You are strong, independent, and fearless, Leo. Take flight and achieve what you desire. All right, y'all? Let's get some messages. Let's see what this is talking about here. It's showing, because King of Wands showed up on the other side before. This was the Knight of Wands, so you may want to listen to Sag and Scorpio's message, Leo. Okay. Let's see here, Leo. What's your message for the full moon? We got the Four of Cups. This is something you already know, that what I'm talking about here. That now is time to take action. It's time to stop putting yourself in this position of knowing that you're not enjoying yourself, but you continue to do it because you want to shine the light on things. That's Leo energy, though. You carry a strong sense of loyalty. And glad to meet you and see you here on this channel, because just because someone's loyal to you doesn't mean that they respect you. And I mean respect is more so to the effect, let's say you have to take time off to surrender to the wisdom of your body. People get upset, but when it's time for them to do it, you're more than willing to, provide that space. Now it's time for you to take your power back and give that space to yourself, regardless if anyone, wants you to do that. But you have to replenish yourself here. It's time for you to replenish yourself. You have the Six of Cups, something of the past. This could be a childhood friend, or someone from your hood, or Scorpio energy. We have the Wheel of Fortune out for you. So the divine is stepping in on this, beloved. This is going according to universal law. As above, so below. And you are the star of the full moon, as the full moon is in Leo, which is speaking of disconnecting from situations that are the root of the problem, the root of the drama. King of Swords, cutting things out. This is your polar opposite energy here, Aquarius. So you may want to listen to that as well. Let's see what this is about. time for you to bring that balance into your life and follow what you know today is true. I'm getting that Gemini reading could also be of assistance to you as well. You got 526. What's 526? Skilled workman, master workman. What I'm also getting, let's say if you're in a partnership and you have a person that is highly possessive. At first, this is something that you were probably intrigued by, but as you began to evolve, you're no longer intrigued by it, and this is where you started to get bored. Let's see. So there's like knowing yourself, what you want to build with, who you want to build with. And it speaks of the universal mother, Amun. So this could be something where the divine is stepping as far as the mother is concerned here. Yeah. Let's see, beloved. It's like you're no longer allowing family to get in the way. And the moment you decided to surrender to that wisdom of your body through the lessons you've gone through, the divine was not able to step in because you showed yourself, you showed up as being ready. However, the cycles were always constantly going through these changes, but you were unable to notice when the door, of liberty was actually in front of you. But now you can, or you will, once you trust the wisdom of your body. Justice, okay? All right. Something here is being brought to balance. We'll see us at the bottom of the deck. 7 of Cups. Now, 7 is obviously an odd number, but you're balancing something out here. The divine is coming in to balance this out for you, putting you in a more independent state to achieve what you desire in connection to your cosmic makeup. And you are the sun. You are the center of the vortex. You are the soul. But that doesn't mean let situations or people to put yourself in situations where you're being taken advantage of or around people who take advantage of you. I'm seeing like you do so much for people, but this is being balanced out now. You gave your mind, body, and spirit into these situations only to come up empty-handed. It's time for you to get excited, though, about whatever this is that's being balanced out. This could be a partnership. There's good news coming in there's good news coming in for you, Leo, as you surrender to the wisdom of your body, disconnecting from what drains you and moving forward with whatever it is that energizes you. Yeah, look at that. 5 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. What's under that? 8 of Wands. I'm also getting that you're receiving an apology that you may have already surrendered in terms of you receiving it or not. Because you knew you had to do that in order for you to focus on this master plan. Knight of Swords, Gemini energy. I feel like someone's rushing towards you. Three of Pentacles wanted to work with you, but you're still in this position of solitude. What's this Knight of Swords? That changed it all for you to realize enough is enough. You're only accepting what excites you because you know how much you're willing to, put into the situation. Show me the Knight of Swords, Ace of Wands. Someone's coming in here for a new beginning. One more here for the Knight of Swords, Eight of Cups. It's something you walked away from. You're going to have to trust your heart on this one, Leo. Big time. You got this here, Six of Pentacles. If you are a moon in Leo, but a sun in Taurus, while the moon is in Taurus, okay, use those 2 days to detox. So that way you're able to reconnect with Source so you can make the best decision here. So whatever your sun sign is, when the moon is in your sun sign, take those 2 days to detox. Because you've been spiritually enlightened, but I feel like there's something that you do, you cleanse yourself and then you go back to doing what you had to cleanse yourself from. Four of Pentacles. You may have to get out of a certain environment that you're in or a workplace here. So the divine, if this is you and you no longer work where you used to work, Leo, it's divine intervention. Show me this. Knight of Pentacles, something to do with work. You've reached a point of the slow and steady where now it's time to shift gears. And this is bringing in a new start. A new start, and this new start comes in quickly with the Eight of Wands. Yep, taking you out of this energy of being left out in the cold. And because it's your sign, Leo, okay, let's get one more message. One more message here. Divine Oracle message for Leo. The dragonfly, which is what Cancer got. You're being guided to put yourself in the spotlight, Leo, which you have no issues doing. But if you haven't been, then hello. You are beautiful in countless ways and your soul shines brightly. And some people can't be in the sun for too long, okay? Get around those who can handle, how radiant you are. You possess a unique, vibrant personality and great versatility, Leo. Utilize these qualities to create a life of passion, purpose, and joy. That's your message, honey. Virgo. Virgo, baby. Here we go. Stay calm, Virgo. Stay calm. Observe, but stay calm. Stay calm. Message for Virgo. Virgo, you have the full moon in your 12th house. Like that. Ooh-wee. And then it's squaring Uranus in your 9th house. So, Sun is in your 6th, which has to do with a particular habit. So there's a major cleanse that you're having here, Virgo. There's something you now see. May not be comfortable to see it, but what you gain from seeing it and acknowledging it, it's like no other, baby. And Leo is ruling your 11th house of partnerships in terms of, well, social relationships and the harmony thereof. Virgo, full moon in Leo, 16 degrees. Ooh. Let's see, that's like 142. I would have to look back on that. Just make sure. Virgo. Breathe, Virgo, breathe, baby. Virgo. Okay. Impulse, adaptivity, and voice. You're being guided to jump over any obstacles, Virgo, and embrace the change in your life. Truth has an expiration date, and time is now. And the time is now to speak your new truths. So I keep saying, breathe. Show the world your voice. Acknowledge your desires and leap with faith towards what matters to you. At the bottom of the deck here, there's something that you can no longer carry. You have to express it. This could be, if you're on social platforms, expressing it that way, but in a way of teaching. This could be through poetry, writing a song, or actually expressing it to someone, or to the person, meaning that someone. And then we have the condor at the bottom of the deck for you, Virgo. You're being guided to soar above any difficulties and self-imposed limitations. That can be from you holding on to certain things that you want to say. Life is a matter of perspective. Find a silver lining, Virgo. See beyond the ordinary and visualize yourself doing extraordinary things. You are an extension of source power. I'm getting the essence of purity. You're going through a major transition here as it relates to your vision. Just remain determined, Virgo. Something about this impulse and the voice. What's the message of surrender for Virgo? Message of surrender for Virgo. Surrender comparisons with other people. At the bottom of the deck, you have surrender your fear of change. You're unique as they come, beloved. Especially when it comes to what you see as being true for you. You could have a tendency to want to include people in certain things, but what you do ain't for everybody, and everybody ain't you, and that's for each and every one of you. But Virgo, is really time for you to surrender comparisons with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. You got 541. To take the right hand, to turn right, choose the right, go to the right, use the right hand. Some of you have a strength you're afraid to use. Why? Keep your eyes trained on yourself. This show me the Hermit card now. The star and the lantern. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power, Virgo. And then surrender your fear of change. Stop second guessing whatever it is that you're creating. There's a lot of orange here. A lot going on with the sacral. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always. So taking a leap of faith as well. Speaking of impulse and voice. Express yourself and the universe will take care of the rest. Whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or relationship, or if you fear aging or death, repeat the affirmation. I have, Taurus, I have faith, Pisces. I have faith that all is well. I have faith that all is well, Virgo. I have faith that all is well. At the top of the deck, you have, and in doing so, you'll be able to surrender to your inner peace. Speaking of the Hermit, it's time for you to cultivate that inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet, meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy the inner refuge. Others will feel your amazing vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. So it's like, say what you got to say, go back into your meditative state. Don't hold on to anything you have to express. You know? So let's see what this is talking about furthermore. Come on, baby. Here you go. Knight of Pentacles. All right, Virgo, talk to you. What's up? Yeah, look at the Five of Swords. Speaking of the conversation or something that has to be expressed, but a particular value. Express your truth now. Okay. Message here for Virgo. People are going to take what they want to take based on what you say. But certain times you got to express yourself in a way where it flows through the entire universe, where there are people that are also humans that can hear you, or any other than. Look at this, the Judgment and Virgo. When it comes to spiritual habits, that's your calling. To speak on spiritual habits, even spiritual etiquette. You have a different path. Everyone has a different path. But Virgo, you're being called to step into your authentic self. Keeping your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strength, attractiveness, and power. At the bottom of the deck, look here. Some of you have a North Node in Virgo. Step into your North Node, because this is where you'll connect with your divine counterpart. If you're the one that's saying that you are on a twin flame journey, then you must step into your purpose here, Virgo. Okay? Let's give one more here, Virgo. The King of Wands, which is Leo. Page of Swords. So some of you Virgos here could be connecting with the Leo. I feel like someone's actually speaking up now. Or you're finally stepping into your creative project having to do with your voice again. All this yellow surrounding you and all of this blue surrounding the Leo energy. What's at the top here for you, Virgo? Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment, which is what was part of the collective message. Here you go, showing up again. It's time for you to jump over any obstacles. Your moment has come to soar above any difficulties. And this could also have to do with difficulties that you encountered through the journey of endurance. For some of you, there's something here that has to do with the uncle. It's time for you to soar above that. Especially the habit you have of comparing yourself with other people. You the star of the show. So I don't know why you out here comparing yourself. What you have here, 4 wands and 8. Listen, you're the only one holding you back here, Virgo. Your judgment is to see yourself as the star that you are. For some of you, this is literally a spiritual healer. Through your voice, through your hands. That's a major synchronicity. You have to make a judgment call on Aquarius, because it was a Shakira. What the fuck? There was a Shakira song that just played outside. 5:49. It was 5:49. Support. Some of you have to make a judgment call on people that you feel like you can create with. And it's time for you to notice that, in the sense of you giving over your creative abilities to them because you feel like they know more than you. But this is all because you have some type of fear here. Talk to me, Virgo. Why'd you show up here with the Knight of Pentacles, looking at this King of Wands? What's this energy here? You want to communicate with the King of Wands, a Leo energy? The Leo energy carries a lot of High Priestess energy. Taking a leap of faith when it comes to a Leo. But this is also number 20, once again. You have to know how creative you are. I don't think you realize how creative you are. And you're doing the bare minimum right now. But with this Condor energy, you have been given, okay, the wand, the pentacle, the environment, and the passion. The environment, passion to soar above any difficulties. Trust your intuition when it comes to your gut instinct here. Okay? The moment you do, the universe will be there to support you and shift it. That's what I mean. I don't think you realize how powerful you are. You may say, yeah, I know. But you don't actually believe that. Because you would become who you are based on what you know. At the bottom of the deck, you got the 5 of Wands. And the one who masters this is the one who's in connection to generational wealth. Saturn and Leo. Saturn gives you the gift of resources to take on any of the obstacles that you have to bring forth the creativity that you want to bring out. What's that? Ace of Pentacles, 3 Wands. Doing something here on your own. Literally on your own, Virgo. You've been taken advantage of more times than you need to at this point. All right, Virgo, so surrender your fear of change. Under that it'll allow you to surrender to the joy. The key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. And then surrender denial, Virgo. Accept people and situations exactly as they are, as they come through to guide you. That's what it's showing here. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties as they come through to guide you. Then you can see things clearly to make best decisions. Let me see what this connects to. Intuition. And we just... So the moon in Taurus could be highly significant for you. Well, that's your message, Virgo. Hola, Fatima. Welcome, my love. We just did Virgo. Now we are at Libra. 159:38. Libra. You have the full moon in your 11th house. Sun rising energy. Squaring Uranus in your 8th house. Sudden changes when it comes to the resources of others or the vibes of others. The moon in your 11th house of social relationships, harmony, revolution. You're the diplomat though, Libra. You like to bring things into balance. Just make sure you're in alignment to unconditional love of self here. First and foremost, your polar opposite is Aries. Let's see what your message is. Leo rules your 10th house of career, authority. I feel like it's time for you to step up, Libra, into a higher position here. Message for Libra, full moon and Leo. Libra, full moon and Leo. This full moon in Leo is about you doing things from the heart. So there's definitely going to be something you have to break free from. Okay. Oh, shit. Libra. You got the dragon. I mean, well, dang. Okay. Which speaks of wisdom, spirituality, abundance. You're being guided to tap into your inner wisdom and find your higher purpose. You have a unique gift to present to the world. Yeah, definitely time for you to step up. At the mouth of this dragon, I looked at it. It looks like an ankh. The time has come to showcase yourself and your abilities. Be strong and courageous through your transition, Libra. So this is about the embodiment of your North and South node. It's beautiful. You can't look at here. You got the condor. Transition, vision, and determination. just like Virgo did at the bottom of the deck. So you're being guided to soar above any difficulties, for you to tap into your inner wisdom and find your higher purpose. So soaring above these difficulties and self-imposed limitations will help you to see the unique gift you have to present to the world. Life is a matter of perspective. Find the silver lining. See beyond the ordinary and visualize yourself doing extraordinary things, because the time has come to showcase yourself and your abilities. Be strong and courageous through your transition, as you are an extension of source power, Libra. Definitely are with cause and effect. Let's see what this is talking about here for you, baby. What's your message of surrender? You may want to work with amethyst. Libra. Surrender your ego. Cultivate gratitude, be of service of others, and come from your heart. Surrender message for Libra. Surrender your need to always be right. And surrender to spirit. Ooh, okay. Well, Libra, give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. Literally, that's a gift for some, letting them be right, because they thrive or survive through being right. But you, as cause and effect, you thrive from cause and effect. And you can connect to this by giving others the gift of what they actually want, and it's to be right. But be more aware of the cause and effect, because what they're thinking to be right, they're more so wanting to connect to cause and effect, but are unable to connect to that universal law due to ignorance. This could also be you, Libra, which is also holding you back from tapping into your inner wisdom and finding your higher purpose. So there has come the time here to resolve conflicts and improve your relationships where there is room for improvement. Where there is room for improvement, so where others actually want to improve. Surrender to spirit, realizing that you are in a spiritual realm, in a physical body. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine, Libra. Let spirit work its magic for you. And also surrender defensiveness, Libra. Okay? Because defensiveness is a sign of weakness, and also in connection to wanting to be right. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered, hear someone out, and then offer a clear, non-defensive response, or no response at all. Because not everything deserves a response, Libra. Okay? You all about justice now, so that could be a little, you know what I mean? But you're onto greater things, Libra. Okay? You're onto greater things here. Ace of Cups. Unconditional love, supreme unconditional love. But you gotta handle these restrictions, these lessons here. Stop dealing with them, handle it. What can be resolved, or where whatever can be improved, there's obviously space being made for improvement. If not, it's good. It's great. We have here Six of Cups coming out here for you first. This is a Sun and Scorpio card. So you may want to pay attention to that message as well, which is next. So with the Six of Cups, this could speak of a soulmate, someone of the past. Always wanting to be right, not giving room for improvement, to connect to cause and effect, to see the bigger picture, to come from a space of observation to come up with the resolution. Oh yeah, for sure. Two of Cups. It's got to do with love for you, baby. That's interesting. Well, the sun is in your fifth house. So the sun in Aquarius is in your fifth house. We got that Empress. It's time for you to go to where you come from, your throne. Instead of being out here playing this small, getting people to see you, understand you. They don't understand themselves, beloved. They are not going to invest in that time that you've invested in understanding yourself for them to understand you. Just But lesson learned. Let's see what else you got. Feel like once you release yourself from whatever this is, you connect to a spiritual connection that is emotionally fulfillment, also a wish fulfillment. You got a lot of water here. You got all three water signs here. I'm getting one lesson was with the Scorpio, the other one with the Cancer, the other is a Pisces. Well, you may have these energies in your chart. What's 629? That's also the Two of Cups. So you can have Venus as a dominant planet. I'm also seeing that you carry a beauty that makes it hard for people to leave you. Thoroughly. Okay. I feel like once you surrender your need to always be right, here comes a new beginning of love that will excite you, because you don't have to, step into this type of vibes, especially if you're carrying this here dragon spirits. Like, you're air, but you carry a lot of fire. And then for somebody that's a water sign, it's like they can put all of that out, but it could also bring this water to a boil that they're not ready for. Five of Wands. Drama. Misunderstandings. The Devil. Show me this. So I'm getting, for you, Libra, this is definitely speaking of a water sign. Or your emotions that you've been battling. Because you can apply the same message that I said as you talking to yourself. Literally. But with Saturn and Leo here, this is speaking of something in your environment. You're clear about your core values and the way you want to integrate them in life. The way you've been integrating them at. Temperance. Speaking of fire. It's time for you to temper yourself, beloved. What did you have here? Surrender to spirit to help you to surrender this defensiveness. You tend to defend yourself and what you have to say when you get around these people who are highly emotional, especially when it comes to matters of love. This is also given, Libra, where you want to be mindful of who it is you are conversing with in matters of your partnerships as it relates to a romance. Because some of you are going to people who are not even in partnerships themselves. Not to say that you can't go to somebody who's not in a partnership or single for advice or to discuss whatever you want to discuss. But you got to be mindful that this is a single person. They're in a state where they're in love with themselves, but more so in love with themselves to want to share it with another. But they're just patient with the universe, and their journey to when things are becoming aligned here. Okay. 89 could be significant. Now I'm seeing that also. 629, 89. This could also be where you have Libra. If you have Cancer in your chart between 0 and 9 degrees, this could be the part of your personality that you're being asked to make these shifts, to temper yourself so that you can soar above any difficulties. Because the time has come for you to showcase who you are and your abilities. And if people are suggesting you to do things in a different way other than the way you're supposed to go, it's time for you to end that so you can have this rebirth. You got Sagittarius and Scorpio coming through here. So I'm getting balanced out conversations that you're having here with the Scorpio. The Two of Cups. You got to be shitting me. Balance a conversation you have here with the Scorpio, especially the part of you that carries the energy of Cancer between 0 and 9 degrees. Having to do with your core values as far as it relates to feelings, even the way you connect with your ancestors. What else do we have here? Okay. So if we're talking about Libra or Pisces, it's time for you to walk away from that. If we're talking about a Cancer, this is what you also have to end, but it brings the rebirth. And then if it's a Scorpio we're talking about here, Libra, then this is what the angels are working on for you in terms of tempering the situation. But this here Cancerian energy is what help you to go through this transition. To teach you how to walk away from. So now I'm seeing this as someone you walked away from who drinks a lot, Libra. This could be a Pisces. That's the Tower moment here. What's under the Tower? Four of Swords. Healing. Knight of Wands. Yeah, okay. So there's a past life relationship that is actually being brought to you and healed, but you had to encounter these lessons in order for you to see this and surrender to the divine. Can I have one more here for Libra? Surrender your attachments to results, Libra, okay? The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. So if it's feeling like you feel like you're one who's on a twin flame journey. So if there's a separation, then it's